Motivation, a word without which we all are incomplete. And probably this is one such word without which we won't even wake up in the morning. Without motivation, without the right mix of motivation with strategy and efforts, we cannot achieve anything in a life. Very recently, we crossed 100,000 subscribers on Biotechnika's YouTube channel. While congratulating us, many of our fans wrote to us, and one of them asked me, what motivated you to build Biotecnika? What is one reason of motivation behind all your efforts which you and your team puts in, day out? So, like always we do, we thought let's answer this question in form of a video, because that way we will be able to help the young generation of tomorrow and today, and definitely will be able to motivate more individuals just like you to do great work for our society. So in today's video, I'm going to showcase or answer the question, how I keep myself motivated. As a CEO of Biotecnika, as a worker of the biosciences industry, how do I keep myself motivated? What's the secret sauce of my motivation? And definitely during this explanation video, during this journey, you'll realize some ingredients which will help all of you. So to start with, yes, in all my videos, I motivate students. I always tell them to go beyond the edge. I always tell them to achieve more and more in life. I always tell them to strategize, and I always tell them to win and not to give up. Each time you fall down, get up, but don't give up. But there must be something which, demotivates me. There must be something which I keep doing to motivate myself. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you that. But before I tell you, I'm going to first help you understand what is demotivation. So like I said, someone asked me how I keep myself motivated, so I'm making this video. So let's first understand what is demotivation. What exactly is demotivation? Demotivation is the absence of willpower to go from one failure to another failure. Now, this word failure has the biggest importance in your life. Sadly, the society always looks down on failure. But let me tell you, if you failed ever in your life, never ever think that you failed. Instead, you learned something, because people who don't try never fail. Now, that is where demotivation comes into picture. Our willpower starts declining. We start feeling down. We don't feel like working again, right? So we feel that, okay, and we have failed, so there's no point in working again, so let's give up. So this particular video is for everybody who is feeling demotivated or will feel demotivated at some point in time. I'm going to share my 10 secrets of motivation. I'm going to tell you how I keep myself motivated, how I want you to keep yourself motivated, because if you are motivated in life, that's how you will win. Because a demotivated mind will never ever feel like putting effort again. And after every failure, you need to put in effort in a much more intelligent way. You see, research is all about failure. You plan something, doesn't work out your way, you have to do it again. Science is all about failure. Everybody fails. But the faster we learn from it, the faster we innovate on the top of that failure, that is what makes you successful. Edison once said that, I don't know one way of making a light bulb, I know 10,000 ways of how to not to make a light bulb. So he failed 10,000 times to make one light bulb. But what exactly kept him going from each failure to the next failure? That is what I'm going to explain in today's video. The first one, which I always keep by my side, is gratitude. The word gratitude has so much power. Be thankful. Let's be thankful for everything we have. Let me thank you for watching this video. Let me thank all the subscribers of Biotecnika who came together on YouTube, and today we are 100,000 subscribers. Let me thank all of you for all the loyalty which you have shown over the years. This gratitude is the biggest source of motivation, because when you are thankful, be thankful to your teachers, be thankful to people around you. When you are thankful, even though you are passing through a bad phase, you are still thankful. When you go and say thank you to people, they respond back in a positive, genuine manner, and they help you. You know, I was in need of some help. Somebody from some biotech park called me and said, hey, we want this thing which you are already having. Can we have it? I was sad. Somebody called me and said this. So what happens? Gratitude. When you are thankful, you're never sad, because you're thankful. Can a thankful person be sad? The answer is no. So find gratitude. Now, how do you practice gratitude? The easiest way of practicing gratitude is wake up in the morning, take a thank you notebook and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 reasons I should be thankful to whatever happened to me yesterday. Find reasons. You are taking a shower. Be thankful to the person who has fitted the shower for you. You are taking the shower. You be thankful to the water which is coming. We are thankful to this Mother Earth where we stay, that we still have water. So whatever you do, if you are thankful, you are happy. When you're happy, you cannot be sad. As unhappy person can never be motivated. You need to be happy, and gratitude is one way of doing that. The second, meditate. In the worst phases of your life, you need to meditate. And in the best phases of your life, you still need to meditate. Meditation is one powerful exercise which helps you no matter in what mental state you are. Now, you should know that there are 3 types of exercises you can do in your life. One is physical exercise, one is mental exercise, and one is spiritual exercise. Mental, physical, and spiritual. When you meditate, you become mentally strong and spiritually strong. And when you are mentally and spiritually strong, then only you feel like doing anything in your life. Your mind is an instrument, and it is manufactured by God to make you safe, to keep you safe. But the mind has developed in such a way that it keeps torturing you about the bad things which happened in the past, and the targets and the tensionful things which will happen in the future, right? And that is where you start feeling sad. So when you meditate, you become mentally strong, you become spiritually strong, and it has nothing to do with any religion. It is just normal. Sit down, close your eyes, and just focus on one single thought, or watch your thoughts as they pass through. That's what is meditation. So yes, when you meditate, you strengthen your 2 parts, mental and spiritual exercise it is, and that will make you stay calm, composed, and only a calm, composed, and happy mind can be motivated. Yes. Moving ahead, tip number 3 is exercise. Now, you all are biologists, you already know this, that when you do exercise, good hormones are released in your body. These good hormones have a positive impact. They are growth hormones, they are adrenaline. All these hormones give you that energy to fight back. So good hormones are released when you do exercise. And this not just stops you from aging, it keeps you healthy physically. So the idea here is to keep yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy. So that's what I gave you 3 mantras till now. The first one was gratitude. Be thankful to whatever is happening around you. Be thankful to all the videos which you watch every day. Just say a thank you to people to whom you are thankful. Maybe your parents, maybe your teachers, maybe your colleagues, maybe your juniors or seniors, or maybe me. Meditate. The third is exercise. The fourth, peace. Now, have you heard of a word called as peace? Peace leads to happiness. Yes. But have you heard of a word called as unpeace? There is no such word as unpeace. Am I right? There is no such word as unpeace. Okay. This kind of word does not exist, right? This kind of word does not exist in the dictionary. When you are at peace, you'll be automatically happy. Now, how do you practice peace? Peace is a state of mind where you focus on what's happening right now. You just don't care about what happened in the past. You don't care about what will happen in the future. You focus on today. You focus on what you can do today. You focus on what exactly will help you grow today. So this peace, this very important factor, will help you grow in your life. It will make you happy. See, when you are happy, something goes wrong, you'll be unhappy. But when you are at peace, whether something good or bad happens, you're still at peace. So this is one of the mantras which I follow. I have to be at peace. I'll make sure that my peace is not disturbed. Okay, so that's tip number 4. Moving ahead to tip number 5, which is power of now. Like I said in my previous point, what happened in the previous minute doesn't matter. What will happen in the next minute does not matter. In this minute, while I'm talking to you and while you're enjoying this video, is this helpful? Is this giving you happiness? Is this giving you peace? Is this giving you action pointers to do something good? That matters. Now, your mind cannot live in now. Your mind cannot live in the now. It will always live and dwell in the past or the future. It will always make you tense about the future. It will always tell you that something bad happened in the past. Dissociate yourself from the mind and focus on the now. Okay, you're washing your hands, right? Just focus on your hands. Don't think about what happened before, what will happen next. You're studying. Focus on what you're studying now. Don't focus on what you studied yesterday, what you have to study next. Focus on what you're doing right now and maximize it. That's how you motivate yourself. That's how you become much more productive in the now. Okay, so there is a book called as The Power of Now. Actually, if you just go to Amazon.com and Amazon.in, you can find that book. That is the book which will help you. The link I'm giving in the description, The Power of Now. In fact, for gratitude also, I do have a book for you which will change your life completely. You can read that book. The link I'm putting in the description. So I'm recommending you 2 books which is not in your syllabus but definitely will help you motivate and keep your mind hydrated with motivation. Now coming to the tip number 6, which is dissociate yourself from the mind. Like I said, your mind is a survival tool. It is not you. Let me be very clear. Your mind is not you. It is just a survival tool. It just helps you survive in the now or the past or the present. Now, what happens when you're trying to survive in the past? Okay, there's no threat, right? You're just fine. But your mind starts bringing all the bad things of the past into the present, or the tensionful things of the future into the present. So you stop enjoying the present, and when you stop enjoying the present, you can never ever be motivated. You will be demotivated. So basically, your mind is the biggest source of demotivation for you. Okay, your mind is the biggest source of demotivation for you. So dissociate yourself from the mind. Focus on right now. Whatever you're doing, focus on that. Just tell your mind, okay, whatever happened in the past, I don't care. Whatever is going to happen in the future does not impact me. If I am able to utilize this moment to the maximum, that's what it is. So that's where I wanted to highlight, okay, tip number 6, dissociate yourself from the mind. Tip number 7, Nishkaam karmaYog, taken from the holy book Gita. Nishkaam karmaYog is a Sanskrit word which means keep doing your duty irrespective of what results you may get. Now, in Gita, Bhagwan Shri Krishna says this, Nishkaam karmaYog, to Arjuna when he is in a dilemma whether he should go and kill his own relatives. He says that you have to do your duty without thinking of the outcome or the results. And this is something which I have imbibed in my life throughout. Whenever I go to make any video, whenever I'm talking to all of you, whether I'm live or whether I'm recording a video, whether I'm talking to anybody, I have to do my duty. If I am doing my duty, then I'm going to be the best in the world, because 99% of the people don't do their duties. So if I'm doing my duty, and if I'm doing it in the right way, nobody in this world can match me. And then I will not worry about the results. The results are just a metric of whether I did the duty in the right way or not. But results don't define me. I define the duty defines the results. Right? That way, when we do Nishkaam karmaYoga, When we have done our duty, we'll never be tensed, we'll never feel that we are going in the wrong direction, we'll just feel peace. And when you are at peace, nobody can take away the motivation from you. And this is my tip number 7, or secret number 7, for which keeps me motivated all the time. The next, tip number 8. I do what I know the best. And I suggest you to do the same. It's all right. Sometimes in life, you may not know the best until you are supposed to do. So you need to do your SWOT analysis. That's all right. Whatever you don't know, strengthen your weaknesses. Fix your weaknesses and strengthen it. Fix it. But whenever the testing time comes, I do what I know the best. For me, it is talking to all of you. I know the best. If I can talk to all of you, if I can motivate 1% people also among you, I think I've done my duty. And if that 1% goes ahead and qualifies exams or becomes a great scientist, I think my life is worth. So I know I do what I do the best, what I know the best, and this is something which you all should remember in your life. If you do whatever you know the best, nothing can replace you, nobody can replace you, because you're the best, right? Of course, we have to plug our weaknesses. We have to do a SWOT analysis. We have to plug our weaknesses. But today's strength is the weaknesses which I plugged yesterday, right? So all I have to do is focus on the now and plug my weaknesses and do what I know the best. That is what will keep me motivated all the time. And now coming to the tip number 9, I always remember this in my life. I'm here to give. I'm here to give. I'm not here to get. Okay? We all have to pay a rent to stay on this Mother Earth. And that rent is to give. But by the way of this video, I'm trying to give to you all and to the next generation. If you all keep thinking that I'm here to get, you'll not get anything. If you give more, that's the secret of getting more. That's the mantra. You look at the video which I made a few weeks ago where I said, okay, investor, entrepreneur, employee, self-employed, if you remember. So all these people are doing what? They're giving something back to the society. The more you give, the more you get. That's what you have to do. The more you give. Now, I'm not saying that you go and join a charity organization. Instead, all I'm insisting is you need to figure out what you know the best and give that to your people. That's the mantra to get success. That's the mantra to stay motivated, because when you have given your best and you are just giving, nobody can point fingers at you. And when nobody can point fingers at you, then you always feel motivated. Isn't that great? Coming to the last one, tip number 10, never ever compare. Now, there is a famous saying I have heard somewhere which says that life is an exam. The only difference is we all get different question papers. Okay, so when life is a exam and we all are getting different question papers, so my answer will not be same as your answer, correct? So in that case, we should not compare, right? Never ever compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 10. No, you should not. You cannot. Can I compare to Adani or Ambani? No. My role in the society is different. Their role in the society is different. Your role in the society is different. Never ever compare, because your question paper and my question paper is not the same. So we should never compare. You have your own strong points. I have my own strong points. The only way you can win in this world is not by comparing, not by competing, but collaborating. Collaboration is the word, my dear friend. The more you collaborate, the more successful you can be. But never ever compare yourself. If you compare to Elon Musk, can you ever become rich? No. If you compare to yourself to anyone, any great scientist, Abdul Kalam, you can never be. You are unique in this world. Your perceptions are unique in this world. Your point of view is unique in this world. So do unique things. Don't copy. Don't compare, don't copy, don't need to steal anybody's ideas. Create your own path. That's the mantra, that's the reason of your motivation. Because each time you look inside yourself, you'll realize that, oh my God, I'm such a unique person. Right from the DNA level, molecular level, I'm unique. So why should I copy? Why should I compare? Why should I bother? That's going to be your reason for motivation. That's going to be your reason for success. Now, tip number 11, which is a bonus tip for all of you, which is I consume quality content. And this quality content does not exist on YouTube. Yes, you heard me right. If you are looking for quality content, don't look on YouTube, because YouTube is full of garbage. Maybe 0.000000001%, even less content is quality content. People make clickbait content which will just waste your time. They are here to earn out of you. You are the product. Your attention is their money. They are just creating videos to get views out of you, to entertain you, and in the middle of this, they'll show you some ads and earn. But that's not quality content. I consume quality content which exists in libraries, which exists in Kindle, which exists as books which great people have written. Go read those books. Now, these books will not be in your syllabus, but these are life-changing books. I'm putting some life-changing books links in the description. Do check them out. That will change your life. Stop, consuming free ad-full content, because that content is slowly transforming you from a good human to a monster. Don't. If you want to stay motivated, then stop looking at the Instagram and YouTube. That's not how you are going to, grow yourself. I could grow myself because I rely on libraries, Kindle, and great books, which is available on Amazon, Flipkart, wherever. So those are my pointers. Now, some people also ask me, what do I do when I am sad? So here are some things which I do. The first thing which I do is I read all the lovely comments which I get on YouTube or Biotecnika app, or the reviews of the app, or on the website, or the emails which I receive from all of you. I read those lovely emails which you all write to me, because that's the biggest source of my motivation. So whenever I'm sad, because I'm a human, I can be sad, that's what I do. The next thing which I do is I watch all the toppers testimonials of my CSR at GATE, or whatever my students have qualified in Biotecnika. I always watch the video, and gives me a lot of motivation. The third thing which I do is I always watch my own videos. I'm a big fan of myself, and you should be. Even you should be a fan of yourself. Always look in the mirror and say, wow, this is a great guy. So I always watch all my videos like 5 times at least, and I love myself. When you love yourself, when you're your own favorite, you're automatically motivated. So I look at all my videos. It inspires me to keep doing good work, whether it is the first video which I made for all of you, or whether it is the last. I always watch them, because those videos are a big source of motivation to me, myself. Right. The next one which I do is I always look at 15.5 years of legacy of Biotecnika, what all things we have accomplished, what all things we did, what all great things we did for our students, what all initiatives we took and we were successful. I always look at them, and that's what makes me very happy and at peace. The last thing which I do is I focus on what I can do now rather than worrying about the future. This whole world is suffering from influenza and varieties. Okay, like we have malaria and influenza. The same way, this whole world is suffering from something called as influenza. Okay, we all are living in some kind of a fear or varieties. Okay, now these are mental diseases which I have coined for myself. Never ever live in influenza and varieties. Never ever live in fear and worry. If you are worried and you are fearful, that means you are living in the past or the future. When you live in future, you are fearful. When you live in the past, you are worried. Right? So never ever suffer from influenza and varieties. Instead, focus on the now and what you can do today. Now, my advice to all the youngsters out there who are watching this video, or if someone has just, shared this video to you, first of all, thank you so much for reaching till the last of the video. So my advice to all the youngsters is motivation is an essential part of your life. It is not just a chemical reaction which some mad gurus, YouTube gurus say on YouTube, saying that, oh, it's just a biological reaction of dopamine. It's nothing to do with, the body. It is a real thing. It is a very real thing, my dear friend. It's not just a chemical reaction. Okay. And use these 11 pointers which I'm sharing with you to motivate yourself. What are your motivational points? Let me know in the comment section how you keep yourself motivated. Let me know, because that will probably help me add more pointers to my life. So I wish to learn from all of you. Please let me know how you keep yourself motivated. And the last thing, let me tell you that my blessings is with all of you all the time. And thank you so much for being a subscriber of Biotecnika. Thank you so much for working with us. Thank you so much for being a part of our journey. And let me tell you that this journey is so beautiful because we have all of you. You are the source of my motivation. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye.